Yo, what's going on, YouTube, man? You guys already know who it is. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. Man. I must say, y'all, I got to go back and recant uh, about a video that I made uh, prior about Morant, asking for the people out there that was crucifying the kid for making an unwise decision when it came to having the gun at the strip club, showing it on Instagram Live. I mean, though he didn't commit a crime, but I mean, the guy was just getting crucified about that decision. And look what John Morant did again, man. In a car with his homeboy, the same guy that he was with prior. Um, who was around John Morant? I mean, why is he getting recorded, trying to live the rock star lifestyle in the sense of being a rapper when you are, for the most part, a suburban kid, I believe, that's trying to act tough and act gangster. One that is what, over 240, $50 million richer than a lot of people out here, and you carrying on in that manner, man. I just do not understand Ja Morant's decision making. I don't understand who he has around him that will allow him to make those decisions. Um, I mean, I had mentioned, having people around you that will step up to you, no matter if you the cash cow or not, man. Like if I got to get cut off from you, putting me in position to win because I'm standing up to you and telling you, dude, we can't have that. I'm cool with that because I'm considered a real friend. You know what I'm saying? And to allow him, to do exactly what he want to do in that sense, man, it's crazy to me. It doesn't make no sense. He's fumbling the ball. I'm sure sponsorships. I'm sure uh, uh, every kind of thing that he can generate, as far as money is concerned off the basketball court. It's going to hurt his pockets in the long run. He's facing another suspension. It hasn't been ruled on how long that suspension. I mean, you could hear things, the 25 games, maybe half of the season with no pay. Uh, I mean, 23 years old, dude, you got to take some type of responsibility, in your actions. And it's just sad to see because, there are millions of kids, man, that have some of the same aspirations and goals and dreams as John Morant once did, and now he has reached that milestone to get to the league just to carry on the way he's carrying on. I mean, I truly don't understand what's going on with John Morant, man. Whatever he needs to do, reevaluate his situation, reevaluate his friends, reevaluate himself. Whatever it's going to take, or you going to not only lose your NBA career, but it appears, at least online, man, that the things you're doing, man, you might end up losing your life out here, man. We're going to rock with you regardless, John Morant. You don't got to be a tough guy, man. Play basketball, man. Do what you do on the basketball court, man. That's what got you known and popping like how you are right now, anyhow, man. Continue to do that, man. I know you ain't gonna never see this video, man, but if you do, man, hopefully, man, you take heed to some things that I'm saying, man. Trust and believe that, brother. All right, man, moving on, man. We got the conference finals, man. They set up uh game one of the Western Conference Finals tonight, man. I didn't get a chance to get around to the champs, man, getting ousted by the Los Angeles Lakers, and the King is once again in the Western Conference Finals versus, again, the Denver Nuggets. Also, breaking news, man. Doc Rivers had got fired uh, earlier today, man. James Harden and Joel Embiid, man, it cost Doc Rivers his job, man. They did not show up for Game 7 in Boston, and they got blew out in a Game 7, non-competitive. Jason Tatum went off for like 51. Monty Williams, man, KD. I'm going to blame that on Chris Paul not being in the playoffs like always. Always end up being injured, and then Ayton not being injured. Booker and Durant gave it they all, and even some of their bench, really, they relatively don't have a bench, but, some people stepped up on the bench, man. It just wasn't enough, man, against the talented Denver Nuggets, who've been the #1 team in the Western Conference all year long. How does this matchup look? Rematch of the bubble. Obviously, two different teams. Well, the Lakers team is very different from what it was back in that bubble. But we know this is familiar territory for LeBron and AD. And then most of the guys haven't even been to a conference finals. But they're going up against the Joker and Murray and the rest of their supporting cast, man. I look for it like this. If LA can get out of Denver with a split, then the Nuggets, I believe, is in trouble. Because LA just have a bench now. They has a team, and they have probably the most cerebral basketball player in any series that's left, possibly in the NBA. His IQ is second to none. I think Anthony Davis' presence down low in the paint will slow the Joker down because he can defend him really well. Maybe it's just all about, whether he get in foul trouble or not. If his availability is there, I believe LA can take this series, and that'll be super crazy. Starting off at 2-10 at the beginning of the season. And then they were like, 25-30 in February, and before they went on that run to be able to get in that play-in. I think they was like the 13th seed, in the Western Conference to get to the play-in, to win the play-in, to win series against Memphis, to ounce the defending NBA champions, and now to be in the Western Conference Finals is absolutely amazing, and I don't think the ball stops here. It all depends on, man. Denver's been one of the best home teams all season long, so if they could defend their home court, then obviously they're going to have a shot, but it's going to be a tall, tough task against LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And then you got the Eastern Conference Finals. And all of these games are rematches, man, from the bubble. The Celtics and the Heat. I don't give the Heat really no chance. I mean, Jimmy Butler is a diamond in the rough. I mean, you got shooters that can hit shots like Strus, and you got a savvy veteran like Kyle Lowry. And like I said, shooters, you got Gabe Vincent and Duncan Robinson and things like that, Bam Adebayo, but I just don't see. I give Miami at least 2 games, but I believe this series could be over in 5 because Boston is that good. And they had some off games versus the Sixers, and the Sixers just couldn't capitalize on their opportunity. Man, let me know what you guys think, man. Drop in the comments. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel, man. Share the channel, man. Hit that like button, man. That like button is very key. It gets, my channel up to the top, man, when it's talking about sports, man. You're with the Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Till the next time.